A muscle is going to continue to deteriorate unless you step it up. What does that mean? Unless you step it up, unless you step up your workout. Do more reps, more sets, go looking for pain, and when you find him, clinch on to him, hug him, don't let him go. Otherwise, it's going to deteriorate. I mean, you just cannot maintain the status quo. You just can't do the same thing. If you did 10 reps last month, you got to go to 11, 12. But reps really don't matter. Just locate pain. He's there. I mean, come on. I mean, if you can't find him. You know what that means. That means you don't want to find him. Find him. Grab him. That's where growth comes. There's a lot of advanced stuff I'm not speaking of. And there's a lot of stuff that's just not out there. I mean, obviously, these guys have been saying the same things about exercise, nutrition for the past 200 years. 100 years at least. So unless nobody is researching, then nobody's capable of locating these things. But there's other options to grow muscles very easy. You know, like I always say, I'm in my 50s, and I really don't lift weights. Weights just destroy my ligaments. If I do lift weights, I'll use the lightest weight possible. Hey, if I'm upsetting you by what I'm saying, sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. Stay upset. Matter of fact, if you're upset, you're not going to do what I'm saying because you don't like me. That's great. Hey, so you don't like me. What's going to happen now? Nothing going to happen. You're just not going to learn. Hey, if you got something to teach me, instead of sending me a comment about how fucked up my head is, or how fucked up my body is, or how fucked up I am, send me something that you know. Teach me something. You don't want to be too dumb to learn. When you're too dumb to learn, you don't know nothing. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. Teach me, show me, tell me. But don't tell me the same thing. I already heard that. And it's okay, but it's old information. I got new information. But I'm looking for the free bandwidth. If you uptight and you don't like me, you want to do whatever you can to destroy me. It's unfortunate, but there's folks out there that constantly thinking about destroying others. It's all good. My fate's not in your hands anyways. It's in the Lord's hands. And if he decides that it's my time at your hands, then so be it. I'm okay with it. Why I'm always talking about fighting and hating? Because that's all I see. That's the comments I get are all my haters. Even if a cat in the beginning, you know, he finds something about you he likes. And these are men we're talking about. We're not talking about women. Women are an entirely different animal. They don't think in this retrospect. They don't think well, I'm not even going to say an animal, because an animal is more polite and pleasant than most men. Yes, that's true. They are more polite and they are more courteous. And no animal will attack you unless you attack him first. And an animal will not kill his own. So who's smarter, humans or animals? So these men, for lack of a better word, just constantly hate. Constantly. I like to say there's one or two that I would say did not fit in that category, but unfortunately I can't even say that. So keep sending the comments. I don't